She fainted. She fainted. Dark-skinned Jermaine. Man, the perp walked Diddy for this BS charge. I have a red carpet at the cars. That reads not guilty. Diddy B.O.B. after trial, he could dance out. Jane Doe testified on the stand that when she read Cassie's lawsuit, she fainted. She fainted. She fainted. She said she fainted. What's up, man? She said that there were 3 specific pages inside of Cassie's lawsuit that mirrored and resembled her own experience. She was bewildered. She was shocked. She couldn't sleep.
I'm gonna hop on in a little bit.
She had nightmares, and it was like she was reading her own story. And then she started crying. How you doing?
How you doing?
You following me? Come here.
I gotta go.
Come here. Just say hi to the people real quick, and tell them you be following me.
Hi to the people.
They can't see you. Come on, one more time.
Got hi to the people real quick. I've been following them. Good stuff.
What's your name?
Tasha.
Thank you, Tasha.
I know you're trying to spit game.
I met Cassie in person in 2015.
Nah, come
at
back.
The fashion show and at a
sidebar. How you doing, Luis? You doing all right, bro? Yeah, I need to post it. I'm live, actually. I just went live. I said,
this is where things got a little rough for Puff, right? The government, Miss Comey, Assistant U.S. Attorney, the prosecution, after Cassie filed her lawsuit, right? You know, Puffy grabbed that and he take care of that. But the prosecution plays some audio of phone conversations between Puffy and Jane Doe, where you can hear Puffy's whole vibration is down. He don't sound the same. And somebody recorded these phone calls. Jane Doe says she didn't record them and she didn't know she was being recorded. So it was either Puffy recorded these conversations or his phone was tapped by the feds. It was one of the two. But she played like about 8 minutes worth of phone calls between Puffy and Jane Doe. And Puffy is like, they say you can hear him scribbling down with a Sharpie pen and a notebook. And then this is what the assistant U.S. attorney suggests. And then Jane Doe says, yeah, he used to do that all the time. He used to scribble and write stuff down with a Sharpie pen on a marker, on a notebook.
Yo, this case is so crazy, though.
That's the sound you can hear. But Puffy is on these phone calls telling her, you know, I need your friendship now. You know, she's crying. Who that right there? JMT, JM719. JM719. This right here, what I do.
What do you mean?
Is elite level journalism.
Hold on. What do you mean is stream going to be the same?
If
I'm gonna keep doing the same shit, bro. What you mean?
List.
I'm gonna hop on in a bit.
Free
What's up, bro?
email list where I send out positive emails every once in a while. Send me an email to the podcast was sold at gmail.com and say, Sean, add me to the email list. If you want to do a one-on-one, you know, it shows Puffy, this and that. You know, I read the lawsuit. Her story is like mine. And Puffy is telling her like, yo, you bought me a TV so I could watch what we do. You was with it. What's up, man? You was with it what we was doing. So they both trying to insulate themselves that, yo, you was with it, and then Jane Doe was like, oh no, you made me. See, throughout this whole testimony with Jane Doe, she has given off the impression and the notion that she's forced to do these hotel nights, that she has no choice but to sleep with these entertainers. She is forced. You know, that's what she's coming, that's what she tries to come across, but then she negates that position in the very next statement by indicating she's. What's up, man? What's going on, huh? You go, all right. All right.
Yo, you can tell Unc ready to sock a nigga out, man. Look at Unc. Unc turned a full 360. He ready to sock a nigga out, man. Stop playing with Unc.
Yeah. She then negates that because she's jealous of Gina. She's jealous of Young Miami. She's jealous of all these women.
All right. Firstly, whole hard. Secondly, if I'm going to add a critique, I have you switch up the flow on that second verse.
So like,
that's it.
you could
Coming
leave.
that second, like after that nigga, like that nigga took our whole and all that shit. Coming that whole start spitting like. So, you know what I'm saying?
So why you didn't dip?
But other than that, but yeah.
Why you didn't dip?
It was supposed to be
Now, in some of these phone calls, in some of these phone calls, Jane Doe and Puffy are discussing an individual that Jane Doe was in a relationship previous to Puff.
I don't know. Let me hit you back. Let me hit you back, bro. Let me hit you back.
They redact that dude's name.
G.
They redact a bunch of
Okay.
people's names,
Let me get this shit off because nigga, I'm
but
not
she
finna sit on.
slipped up.
All right, so the stream is going to stay the same. Hopefully it stays the same. Hopefully over time, bro. Like I want to get it to the point where I'm able to like interview people. But that's gonna be a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot to do. I don't know how that'll work, but eventually I want to be able to interview people and just put it out. And then, bro, I honestly think that Diddy is going to go to jail for a long time. Me personally, the bro has gotten caught with with sex trafficking. He has gotten caught with it's sex trafficking is it's kind of hard to prove in this case, but it's
the United States versus Sean Combs,
but it's pretty ironclad. But they definitely got him on the drug possessions and forced coercion. They got him.
Hold on now. Wait, hold on now.
But I wanted to
watch this update.
run down what
But
is
I do
happening
think he's going
so
to jail.
far with Jane still on the stand. She's expected to finish her direct.
Well, Jane Doe is 50 Cent's baby mama, but it don't matter. But
now, what she
I do believe that
he would text
everybody was
two different phones. He had these two different phones.
everybody was in on it. That's just my personal opinion. I think everybody was in on this fucking case, bro. Like that just goes without saying, bro. Everybody was on it, nigga. Everybody wanted to be a part of the empire of being in a billionaire's, business and organization, bro. So like, honestly, like it's kind of a because like at the same time you are like traveling the world, prisoners are gonna have fun with it. Oh my god, bro! And they said he's not having a that's fucking hilarious. But no bullshit. It's the prisoners, not the prisoners. They said that Diddy is not having a good time in prison. Like they say that he's like aching and shit like that. That could just be them trying to like just stir up some sympathy for Diddy. But bro, them I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, he's going to jail for a long time. But I think everybody was in on it because he was changing he was changing their lives, bro. That's what I was saying. He was changing their lives, and they was going on like trips, cruises, all across the world. But at the same time, they had to set up like freak offs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to set up like They say money is king, and that's why they keep. Keep with what?
I feel gross. I feel used. They FaceTime. He says all the right things, and he says, we don't have to do anything.
But
Her heart just sinks because
bro, them like Diddy is, you know, he was, oh bro, it's so much lore to go in it, like with the liquor companies and stuff like that. I believe liquor companies set him up with this one.
and it turns out it's really late.
Oh yeah,
Club lounge.
yeah, he's man.
End up having
He, I think Diddy, he pissed off the wrong people, and they was like, you know what, bro, we're gonna take you down. That's what I believe happened, because it was an issue with the liquor company. Let me look it up.
And this is just a few days later. Wouldn't be with him anymore, et cetera. And then he sends her a screenshot of what the doctor said about his knees. I guess he was.
It was all the disputes in a 15-year
And she
so
kinda
I can
just said,
and
she put her frustrations aside, and she started talking to him nicely again.
Combs had sued Diageo, alleging the company didn't make promised investments and threatened the brands as urban products, potentially due to racism,
And I believe she talked about this last week.
and that they are underperforming compared to other brands like Don Julio and Casamigo. Diageo countered by saying Combs had undermined the partnership and refused to honor his financial commitments. And they had invested over $100 million into the tequila brand as a part of the settlement. Diageo is now the sole owner of Ciroc and De Leon, and Combs will no longer have any business relationship with the company. And now he's getting fucking locked up for you know, sex trafficking and stuff like that. But then if you look at this stuff, all the billionaires doing this shit, I believe. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know how much I can say on the internet. I think I'm a small creator. I'm a small fucking streamer. But I don't know how much I can say. But I think a lot of them niggas is doing this shit. A lot of them rich ass people, they doing, if not this shit, but worse. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows about it and shit like that. So that's my personal. This hoe need to go in here. It's kind of bothering me. Here we go.
She said in text messages that he emotionally manipulated her, and we heard voice notes from Diddy as well. There was one voice note in particular after she said she sent him a note after the sobriety night where she was with these three men, and she asked him to put something in her account. She needed money or something, or she wanted to furnish the house, and he didn't respond for a day. And then she texted him again, like, you know, you weren't too busy to respond to me when I was doing all these things you wanted, etc. And then he leaves her this voice note, and he sounded kind of messed up, but he's like, you know, I'm in Miami, I don't need no bitches, like, you're all crazy type of thing. And that's a big theme, him calling her crazy. He said she's crazy a lot. She always seems to be crazy whenever she would voice her opinion about not wanting to do the hotel nights. And at one point when she was kind of trying to break up with
shit, somebody sent me.
she said, I'm not Gina or Cassie. And the government said, well, what did you mean?
Oh, he said too much in the dark. Yeah, it's a lot in the dark, bro.
She said, I
I
don't
was reading
exactly
messages.
remember
I should turn
what
this
I
back
meant,
up.
but I
So
kind of
my
meant
bad.
like,
Oops,
you
my
know,
bad, my
maybe
bad.
I wasn't going to leave quietly type of thing. Let me see. Oh, there was another point where she actually said the phrase to him, quote, I know I was consenting. And I thought this was maybe something to point out, because Diddy had said to her during another argument, well, if anybody were to watch these videos, you know, you would look like you're enjoying it. So I think, you know, she wanted to just put that out there. You know I was consenting, maybe saying, well, now I'm not type of thing. But that was a moment, because the government kind of focused on that for a second and made us listen to her say the word consent a few times. Oh, and this morning, I should just point this out. This morning, before we started, the judge called in the lead counsel from the defense and the government to the robing room, which is off the record. So we don't know what happened in there, but they didn't come out for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then we kind of started right away. But people were kind of talking. Some people, I mean, this is pure speculation. We really have no idea what happened. But some people were like, was there a juror issue? Some people were like, maybe is there a plea deal? But there really wasn't much going on this morning. I thought maybe the government would argue their stance on the mistrial, that the defense had filed a letter for mistrial over the weekend, but their response is coming tomorrow morning. So we won't hear about that until then. But I want to say, again, just back to the arguments, there was a lot about him paying the rent for her house, or this love contract they entered into, which said that he would continue to pay for her house for, I think it was 2 years, 3 years, or something like that. And she brought that up, like, can you finish out the whole quote unquote contract type of thing, when she would say, I need a break from you, this and that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Again, it was just a lot of text messages back and forth, breakup text messages, her putting a lot of things in writing. Lots of stuff in writing that she didn't really want to do this, but then again, she would have a reason as to why she did return, and it was based on the fact that, number one, she was in love with him, and she would she would just kind of fall back into this pattern, which is why she had said during some of her text messages, don't contact me, and she said to the government, because if he did, I knew I would just sort of go back into that whole thing. We also saw, by the way, there was some contention between Diddy and Jane when they were texting and having these text fights, because Diddy brought up her ex. And it was about 3 times that he brought up her ex during this one fight, although we don't know what the context was. So just throwing that out there. And again, I left a few minutes early just to get uptown for this talent show, so I will splice in whatever I missed later for the afternoon update. Or
all right, my girl. Let's see what Law and Crime says, and we'll be back in court. Okay.
I'm trying to get back to these freaking text messages, bro. Yo.
From the sex night, she was feeling very triggered around this time period, because around this time it was miss my pretty hard D. Yes, I have my passport, baby, you turned me on so crazy, can't wait. And Jane was saying that Diddy texted her on the flight, and at this point she got particularly upset because Diddy was asking her where Cabral is, and Cabral was one of the escorts that they used. And so Diddy, again, Jane thinking at the time she was flying over to New York for just spending time with her boyfriend, and she was saying that Diddy was wanting an entertainer for that night, or entertainment for movie night. And movie night wasn't going to AMC theaters, which I personally love to do, but movie night was them watching their sexually explicit videos together and their recordings together of these freak off nights. And so Diddy was saying, Jane was saying, I just remember taking deep breaths and feeling disappointed and defeated. And so Jane responded in this particular message,
ready to hoop, bro?
Just got to Wi-Fi again, not sure, baby, in response to whether
Pet.
Cabral could fly into New York, because Cabral was somebody that was
So you ready to hoop?
that resided in Atlanta. And so Diddy said, check red phone, okay, I
So you ready to hoop?
okay, and just one. And so Jane was saying that Diddy was going to introduce her to someone new, and so
Ready to get up in this motherfucker, bro. Get up in that game, man.
I'm doing something.
Oh, you doing something? All right, let me go back to this goddamn case real quick. Pull this back up. Desktop. Cool.
You see some text messages from September 18th of 2023 from Jane and Cabral, because Jane was explaining that an escort was coming over to the hotel, and she didn't like this particular escort, so she ended up sending a message over to Cabral. And we hear about these messages where Jane is saying, hey, you want to come to NYC for a day? And Cabral said, yes, I would love to, love. And then Jane says, okay, let me set it up now. Cabral sent all his information to her, and then Cabral ended up coming to the Trump Hotel for another hotel night. And again, these are messages from 2023, so fairly pretty recently. But as far as just the lead up to it, and Jane was explaining how Cabral landed, they ended up doing a hotel night, even though she didn't want to do a hotel night. And I think what the prosecution there was kind of sprinkling in that this was sex trafficking by fraud, or at least transportation to engage in prostitution, because she is flying out this entertainer, as she calls him, from Atlanta to New York City, and then they do a hotel night, and then they slowly start to get into the text messages from October later into November. And what happens in November of 2023, as many of us who have been following this case day in and day out know, is when Cassie dropped her jaw-dropping lawsuit. So in terms of just Jane kind of explaining Cassie's lawsuit while she was on the stand, she was also getting kind of emotional there too, kind of explaining how there were 3 particular pages in her 35-page complaint or so that really stood out to Jane because she felt like she was just recalling her entire story. And so we did see a lot of messages this morning, and then we were slowly kind of getting into the Cassie aspect of it. But it was just interesting the way I think the prosecution was kind of laying this out, and then we're kind of like, okay, well, where is this going?
Oh shit! Hell yeah, bro. I wanted to start streaming Minecraft, bro. Man, what else I was thinking? I was thinking about doing like story games too, but I don't know which story games to do. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played story games in a long time. I usually just watch them on YouTube.
Shit, I know shit like motherfucking me. The Last of Us gets a lot of views and watches. Red Dead.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
might
people
have to run
watch.
like a Red Dead. Something.
Fucking me.
All types of shit. Old games. Like I could do some, shit like
everything.
that.
It's endless. Single players. Endless.
Single players. I wanted to start doing shit like that. I will start doing shit like that. You feel me? But it's just, carving out the time to sit there and do that shit. It's crazy. And then I could just go ahead and hop on Kai real quick and beep. But I need to start, like when I stream, I need to start playing like Minecrafts on a day or shit like that. Make me a player on MLB or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Single player playthroughs on the sports games.
Oh God.
Career modes.
Yeah. Audio is chopping. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. What if I put my mic over here? What about now, bro? Let me go listen back. Oh shit, I got it in my headphones. What if I put my mic over here? What about now, bro? Let me go listen back. Tell ya, I think it's good. Hey ya. Maybe it was because I had it so kind of far away from my face. Maybe I should just do it like these. Alright, they reading the text messages yet? Hell no.
And so Jane kind of wrote in her notes app, which she sometimes would
them
copy and
tweets.
paste, send them in a text message form about her feelings about doing these hotel nights. So Jane.
Bro, just imagine, bro, like being a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? And then like getting women to do anything that you want, bro. And this thing, you look up 20 years later, bro, y'all ass hemmed up for damn near life in prison. For some of it is willing, like some of it, like a lot of it was started out as fun, and you was just fucking on these hoes, and next thing you know, but it's a lot, bro.
Oh, it really is. It's a crazy world out here.
And then I was saying like about the whole like I don't think he a good guy. He'll still. I wouldn't beat on no hoes, bro. I'm not. I don't be beating no hoes like that. I ain't like that type of nigga. But what I think would happen is that fallout with him and that liquor company, and that's what I think really like gassed them niggas because he got too big for his britches. It's just like how UMG did Drake. And it was like, nigga, bet. I'm finna show you, nigga. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, nigga.
Oh, for real.
Them liquor companies, nigga, Diageo and DeLeon, nigga, vodka and tequila. No, it's like Ciroc. Ciroc and tequila. Yeah, they competitors, but at the same time, nigga, liquor companies are going to band together to outsource somebody that's bigger than them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's always someone bigger than you, and that's what the big companies be wanting to tell people. Like they be trying to make an example. Like, nigga, you not finna sit here and call us racist and then have all the proof for it. and then make our companies go down and lose money. Nigga, I'm paying my kids tuition, college tuition off this shit, nigga. I'm taking family vacations. I'm a billionaire, nigga. I'm not finna let no black dude named Sean Combs that's hitting on bitches and beating on bitches and having semen poured on his nipples and shit like that. Hey, bro, watch out. Pause. Yeah, but I mean,
Freaky shit.
you feel me? Them niggas, they probably said, nigga, I'm finna get your ass up out of there. Eminem, he just stopped. He stopped politicking. See, I think at a certain point, my personal opinion, I think at a certain point, some people don't have an end to wanting to make more money and wanting to be in more control or have more power and shit like that, bro. That's my personal opinion. Let me put the chat on the screen, dude, what the fuck? So I can read it instead of like looking that way. I can look this way. It don't matter. But oh God. So I think, you know, just looking at the Eminem interviews, he just stopped politicking with them niggas, bro. Just stop going around them. Just, you made your money, bro. Just let me just chill. I can chill off my millions and I ain't gotta like go make billions. Nigga like Diddy, that nigga trying to make all the money, be all, you know, be one of them niggas. And then like Jay-Z. Uh-oh.
I know sometimes you're like, we rather you just give it to us than we gotta listen to these other people, but we have to hear other people's perspective, and we get a full 360 scope of what's going on.
All right, they finna go back to the
breaking
live
news,
tweets.
Breaking news. They said sometime tomorrow, guess who's taking a stand? A secret freak off motherfucker. His name, well, I guess we're gonna call him John Doe. John Doe is gonna be taking a stand.
So tomorrow,
he's gonna be given
anonymous,
real in-depth truth.
Anonymous,
okay?
John Doe
about what's going on in the freak offs. You know who it is? Chat, here it is right now. This person is taking a stand tomorrow, chat, in the motherfucking freak off. Right there. Right there, chat.
Saucy Santana?
Right there, chat. They're taking a stand. They're taking a stand. He gonna let y'all know how much semen Diddy done rubbed on his nipple, all that shit. That's a secret freak off. They call him the secret weapon, okay? It's a secret weapon right here, chat. Listen. Apparently, he's the new Punisher. No, I'm playing. This is a joke. It's a joke. Nah, this should have turned into some crazy.
That's amazing.
This is crazy.
Yeah. I like how they take advantage. Yeah. It's amazing how, bro.
Oh man.
It is wicked. The internet, this is just my opinion, bro. Oh shit, where is the chat? All this shit is fucking like curated. You know, people pay for exposure. People pay, you know, a lot of likes that you see, like Kai Cenat and them get on Instagram. That bitch be having 30,000 likes in like 3 minutes, nigga, bro. Like, nigga, 1 million like within, nigga, 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to this, you know, to that. You know, they gotta do what they gotta do. It's the same thing with music, streams, and everything. But all this shit is curated, and all them niggas is part of the same little faction in the Grammys, or just a small piece of it. Yeah. Bro, the Grammys, they was hugging up Lucien Grange, which owns UMG, and Dr. Dre. They hugged up when Kendrick Lamar ran when Kendrick Lamar ran the fucking Grammys this year. They hugged over that song, bro. Call another man a pedophile. It's deep, bro. Like, it's deep as fuck.
Yeah, man, we really got him.
Yeah, we got him. We got him.
Showed him.
They hug, bro. Like, it's deep, bro. Like, them niggas got that nigga Diddy. They got Diddy the fuck up out of there. Facts. Quick. Let's read this shit.
So they come back.
But these
They
tweets,
must show her a picture
hey,
or something.
they,
She
the
says,
live
"I'm commenting about
court
my
tweets are crazy.
About off another rapper. I said she's beautiful. They said, well, was this rapper an old friend of yours? She said, yeah, I'd flown to Vegas. There was a birthday party. I went to the strip club. I seen Anton there. Hold on, let me make this. This is crazy.
Oh, shit.
Is she implicating another rapper having their own freak off? Chat, am I tripping?
No, fuck.
They don't mention
I'm
the
in a
rapper's
game.
name.
Oh, no, hell no.
But she
I gotta
said she was
get out.
commenting
I'm
about
overly
the girlfriend of another rapper. And she said, I said she's so beautiful. They said, was this rapper an old friend of yours? I said, yes, I've flown to Vegas. There was a birthday party. We went to a strip club. I recognized Anton. They said, other than that time, have you ever seen Anton other than hotel nights? She said, no. So she only seen Anton at this one night with another rapper and that rapper's girlfriend. They said, this friend, that's a rapper. Is it platonic or was you fucking him too? She said, no. No, she said, yes, it was platonic.
Hell yeah, I
But
do
somehow
that.
she gets to the hotel room. How come the bitches who claim that they're in platonic friendships always in the
Watch
hotel
this,
room?
Luis.
Come on now. Anyway, she said she's in a hotel room, and Anton was having sex with another woman. The rapper and his girlfriend was there. They were flirting. Interesting. What this is making me think, chat, there's a whole cabal of niggas like Diddy. We just know Diddy. Didn't I tell y'all, I heard that the Cosby shit, y'all only caught one. There was a bunch of Cosbys. We're acting like Diddy's the only oddball. Haven't you noticed? Everybody is silent. If I was a nigga who partied with Diddy, if I was a nigga who was around and was close to Diddy, I would come out and say, I don't know if Diddy was doing these things. I had no knowledge, but let me just make this very abundantly clear. I never did none of that bullshit. Honestly, I never did none of that bullshit. Everybody is quiet as a mouse. Chat, am I reading this wrong? Am I drunk or am I not? Am I drunk or am I not? She says she's seen Anton only one time outside of when she's doing her freak-offs with Diddy. Remember, when she's doing her freak-offs with Diddy, Anton fucks her. She says she's seen him once in Las Vegas with a rapper and that rapper's girlfriend, okay? By the way, interestingly enough, she says, I was flown to Vegas. Who flew her? Who flew her, chat? This little sex, I mean...
Yeah, this nigga act.
She working. She said they went to a strip club and a party, but she recognized Anton. She said, I was in the hotel room. Anton was having sex with a woman. So it appears, I don't know if this is a cuck thing, but maybe others in the industry like to hire these sex workers to fuck on demand that they could have live porn. Live porn, chat. Live porn. Now, I'm going to be honest. I know y'all think I'm in the industry like that. If I knew this shit, I got a big mouth. Pause. Pause. Extra pause. If I knew this shit about these things, I'd have been snitched on them. I'd have been. These niggas couldn't even talk about me. So don't ever think I'm holding secrets for niggas. If I got a secret like this for one of these niggas, don't call me Big U, but I might have to extort these niggas. I might be like, yo, just send over the 30 a month. Just send the 30 a month. Actually, I wouldn't even extort it. I would just tell the truth. Because I ain't going to lie. We going viral that day. The moment they disrespect Big Act, I'm coming out with this. Gang, you know we got the video of your girl getting fucked, you jerking off in the corner.
Oh!
You know I've been exposed this. I don't know. This is when I realized I need better sources because I can't believe this type of secret was kept from me. Chat, never again in my life.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how long I'm streaming today.
But I ain't working hard enough. If
Man,
this is going on in the
if
industry
it's-
and Big Act don't know,
You still in here with me and other people come
I
in
should
too?
know all
Shit.
this shit.
I'm chilling.
'Cause how do you think I
If my
keep
cousin
these
hit me up
rappers
to
in check?
like link up, I might go
hold
over
their
there,
secrets
but
above them. It's a couple niggas that don't like me. They ain't gonna say
other than that, I'm
against
chilling right now.
So I gonna come out and say this about his side. Let's leave him alone. Good. Now that I know it's a cabal, there's a bunch of rappers that likes to see performative sex by sex workers happen in front of them. Do they indulge? I don't know. Do they put their girls involved? I don't know, but it's not Diddy alone. That's what it's telling me. It's not. Who do you think the rapper is? Daphne, I'm going to figure this shit out. Chat, I need everybody I don't care. We got to create an AI bot for this. Who is all the rappers Daphne Joy hung out with, and specifically, who did she go to the birthday party in Vegas? That's the rapper who's doing freak offs too.
Uh-oh.
Chat, whose birthday party was in Las Vegas that she was at? Send me the video, send me the picture. You know these bitches, they can't get off their fucking phone. They drop a geotag everywhere. Bitch, I'm in Vegas right now. I'm at the MGM. I'm at the fucking strip. We got it somewhere. Somebody go find that video, chat. I need it. I need it. I need it. French, it better not be you. French, I fuck with you, better not be you. It better not be you, French. I like you too much. Pause. No Diddy. Matter of fact, let's start the Googling. I can't get over it. We got to figure out who are the Freakazoid rappers that's in the game.
The Freakazoids.
Let me Google Daphne Joy Las Vegas birthday party. Let's Google it. Bingo. We got something. We cooking here, chat. We cooking here, chat. Daphne Joy.
Actually,
Oh, this is 2011. This is too early. This is pre-freak-off games. This is pre-freak-off games. We got to look from 2020 up. Pre-freak-off games, chat. When did she go to Vegas? Could it be this? Could it be this, chat? Could it be this?
Cool.
Work with me, chat. We got to figure this out. We got to figure this out. So this was her little friend group. Who are these chicks right here? God damn, these bitches are bad. Yo, chat, if they told you right now you could get one of these bitches.
So who else is freaking the fuck off?
$33 a day.
Like
I'm Jamaican.
like
I'm
Diddy.
vehemently opposed to paying for pussy, but Jesus Christ, that shit is so low. It seems like a bargain.
But $10,000 to get freaked on like that, bro?
Well, I don't want no
A month?
man fucking the chick. I'm with. But you're telling me you'll do anything for $300? Shit, it's a bargain to me. When can we find her in Vegas? Somebody find it. She went Vegas getaway. Daphne Joy shows off her curves in a low-cut swimsuit in a Vegas getaway.
We need the Vegas
Let's
getaway.
get to the bullshit, chat.
We need a Vegas getaway.
This is 2016. That's pre-freak off. Damn. Yo, 50. It's all good. Real players get tricked too. I've been tricked by a pretty face. Turns out it was a scally. I get it. This bitch is bad. I could see why you're like, man, I'm dumping my whole DNA sample in her. And probably thinking that she would be of good moral.
Bro, so they say that he would have.
Realize that Diddy was dumping pints of urine, semen, all type of shit on her. And you're like, nah, this bitch is a hoe.
So Diddy had these girls, I think she got a BBL. So he would have these niggas like, they have like set up a scene, like a sexy scene.
It don't count if it's like the chick is not white. She's not white. So this don't count, right?
My shit fucked up. My shit fucked up. So he set up a scene, right? And like he want them to be like sexy and shit like that. And so and then he would say like, I want them to have, relations with each other. He want them to fuck each other type shit. While he do his thug. You know what I'm saying? So then when he would like want her to, clean Buddy up, he would want Buddy's coffee juice on his chest and shit like that. So like Diddy was a wild boy. So like, and it was like, imagine like an all red room on a yacht, a big ass yacht where you, like the yacht so big it's in the middle of the ocean. That bitch got an elevator on that bit. Swear to God, like nigga, that nigga Diddy is a billionaire. Fucking hoes, nigga, having them bad bitches do the craziest shit, bro. Facts. Paying them $10,000 a month, bro. $10,000 a month to him is like, to me, $10 a month, nigga. Wicked work.
You could feed 1,000 kids with their mommy milkers in Mozambique. I'm not gonna count.
Nastiest.
Look like I don't know if that's natural, but you gotta figure it out. Dr. Umar wouldn't approve of anything else. Anyway, let's keep it going. So she's attesting that she saw Anton fucking another woman.
I ain't gonna lie, the corn industry though, probably crazy worse, bro. Facts.
They were just watching. They were
That shit probably despicable, bro. Them niggas, oh man. And that's a $1 trillion industry. Corn will always be around, bro. Facts. It's been around since like, nigga, Galileo and them, nigga. Like, them niggas was,
Hold on. Let me go.
man.
If I don't see, let me see if my Discord's slacking. Niggas done told me my Discord fell off. I'm in disbelief. I don't believe it at all. I'm not going for that. My Discord is one of the best. Y'all niggas ain't gonna play with me. Y'all niggas ain't playing with me. Let me figure it out. We don't got the leaks on here? So we don't got the leaks on here. All right, we're going to have a Discord meeting, bro. An emergency meeting. It's getting out of hand. Anyway, Comey, so she said she started doing OnlyFans. So what type of content you created? She said, I had implied nudity, some lingerie, swimwear. I said, what's that?
It's water.
He said, my hand. It covers my body. I wanted to stand on my 2 feet. Jane says, I was also getting child support and some money from Beer. Who the fuck is Bear? I advertised his brand on my social media. He offered my money. How much did he offer? $9,000. He said, if you want to post my brand, do it. No big deal. Sean messaged me. He had a dream about me, that I was on the Concorde. That's a jet. So why did you answer him? I missed him dearly. So what did you want to do on your birthday? I said, I'm traumatized by my past birthdays and what they led to. He says, what did Sean write? He said, if you change your mind, I miss you. Stay happy. Love. So it looked like Diddy hits her back up. You know? The best pussy is new pussy, but the second best is the pussy you ain't hit in a while. That's a fact. Come on now, talk about it. So Diddy ain't hit her up in a little bit, and Diddy said, let me go get this shit back. You feel me? Diddy said his birthday's coming
that's just
up.
a fraction.
Let's do it something big.
Because,
she's traumatized like Diddy. Every time
because like Ike just said, like you're what you said, bro, is 100% true. Like what comes to light, just a fraction of the whole thing. That's a fact. It's just a small part because shit, that's just Diddy, and that's a small piece of what Diddy was doing. Just imagine of what these other niggas out here doing. They going crazy. They going wild. They going dumb. Doing it.
I'm ready to see you yet. AUSA says, did you ever see him for your birthday in February 2024? She said yes. Fuck all that mature shit. She was ready. She was ready. She was ready.
I don't know, bro. I used to fake the parties.
Let's keep it
You
going.
say what, fo?
Comey says, how was it
I said, I
in
ain't gonna lie,
Miami?
bro.
Jane says, man,
You used to do what?
Diddy had them
I used to
Glade
fade the
scented
parties.
candles.
You used
My
to
heart
fade them
was
parties,
beating
nigga?
super fast. I thought his was beating too.
We
were on that Meek Mill shit.
Nigga pat on some freaky boy shit.
You know how we
Figured.
get down.
It's about right.
I thought that was nice. What happened at dinner? Balloons. Five-course dinner. Amazing.
I mean, my OBS.
Jane says,
tweaked
use a
up.
little bit of ecstasy. Then Sean says, do you want to see the Don? He ain't talking about that Julio, though. He talking about Don the Dick Slanger, okay? Comey said, what was your reaction? I was high. I said, okay, bring Don on. Me and Don had sex in One Star
Let
Island.
them grown hoes
Then we
turn
rested
up
a
that
couple days. We
Patron.
flew to L.A. We were back together. Holy. Comey says in 2024. Where did you visit, Sean? Miami. In May, July, August. By the way, Diddy got locked up. I believe August or March. Not March. August or September. So she was probably one of the last women before Diddy got locked up that Diddy was punching dick inside of.
This nigga nasty.
And she admits at my residence in L.A. By the way, keep in mind, that's why Diddy's a good nigga. Diddy kept paying the bill all throughout.
Fuck it.
Said, did
I wanna
Diddy,
know.
did you and Diddy go out in Miami and L.A.? Said, nah, things really hit the fan. A lot was going wrong in his life. Jane says the press was after him about the Cassie lawsuit. Comey says, with which entertainers did you have sex with them in 2024? Now, I'm going to tell you why they're making specific point of this date. They're showing that Diddy had this, reckless disregard for the law. Diddy knows the feds is looking at you. They raided your house early 2024, but there was a lawsuit filed, and you settled in 2023. It's no way you're still doing the same type of behavior, unless you don't think it's wrong, or you're saying, fuck it, they can't stop me. So they said in 2024, he took 50 baby mom and made her fuck Anton, Don, Larry, and they stayed in the residence. It says there was a lot of focus on Sean elsewhere. I showed him how much money my OnlyFans was getting. Jane says Sean was putting
Facts.
on music
Facts.
and he went through my phone. He asked me, who's Bear?
I ain't staying for that after party shit.
Who the
Y'all got
fuck
me
is
fucked
Bear?
up. I used to be on that shit.
Why you text this hoe ass nigga like this? Said the money thing came up. I told him Bear sent me some money. He started getting dressed. I started crying. So Diddy was about to slang some cock on her. Getting naked, you know, he doing his stretches. Astro glides up the thigh. Baby oil under his armpits, all that shit. Getting ready for the shit. Somehow, he see the phone. He go through it real quick. He see another nigga up in there. This is mature Diddy, though. Young Diddy would have blew that nigga car up. Shout out to Kid Cudi. This nigga, he was just like, you know what, man, my dick not hard enough. I'm good. It's just go fuck with Bear. I'm good. She start crying. Why? Again, the prosecutors has proven this woman wanted nothing more than to give herself to Diddy for his satisfaction. So when Diddy, even when she would ask for a condom, and Diddy would be like, bitch, I know you ain't asking for no fucking condom for this nigga. Diddy would reluctantly throw a condom, but out of disgust, he would just walk out the room. He's like, I don't give a fuck about this anymore. So now, Diddy gets dressed. I'm good. She started crying, and she felt misunderstood. Comey says, well, what did Sean text me? Jane says, he wrote, what's going to happen if I come over tonight? I said, do you want to be alone? I could arrange that. I wrote back, he was supposed to see his mother, in air quotes.
All them
And
niggas.
another woman.
I'm saying
Shout
no
out
to
to
all them niggas, bro. Facts.
Mama Duke's always a good excuse when you need that bitch to get the fuck out of here. Yo, I gotta go deal with my mama. Get out of here, please.
Nigga, I'm telling them niggas no to all of them. I don't give a fuck if it was Zendaya, bro. I don't give a fuck if it
Some of
was
y'all are divas enough.
Paige
Y'all have
Hurd, bro.
Tell the chick that. That's a little bit different. That's a different level. You never have mama really get in the middle.
I don't care if it was her.
Yo, mama is coming. As long as you're not married.
Wouldn't give a fuck, couldn't give a fuck less.
The queen, your mom. Her parents means
Ish.
I need to.
Couldn't do it, nigga.
I need to skedaddle. Cool.
Just not on me no more.
You want me to be
I tell them
alone?
niggas no. All of them.
I wrote back. He was supposed to see his mother in air quotes. I mean,
No money exchange. I mean, no sex involved. If you just want to do money, we can work. Cause that shit gonna have to be like
Comey says, what does Sean ask?
separate, bro. Ain't no way I'm tying that shit in, bro. And get hemmed up like Diddy. Nasty, sick work.
I thought he meant so I wouldn't be a threat.
Nasty, wicked
Have
work.
you ever sent him a demand letter? No. Sean says,
Bro, because like,
you are making your own money, right? So
cause like, I ain't gonna lie,
it was
like,
finally coming down
I feel like a lot of
now
this shit is
starting
just
to look
power,
at
but like once you got so much power, bro, you got all that, you got Billies.
shit's
But this nigga blew up somebody's car and got away with it. This nigga beating on bitches, raping hoes, all type of shit, getting away with it scot free, nigga. Like what the fuck? Nigga, imagine you got all that fucking bread and power and influence, bro. Nigga, you gonna abuse that shit, nigga. That's just human nature, bro. Like, unless you just a real stand-up nigga like that, you just.
So Diddy is asking preemptively how you make it.
But then you peel back the curtain on all good men, nigga. They all deviants, nigga. They all fucked up. Fucking Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, nigga. You name them, nigga. Fuck.
Looks like,
Fuck.
you know, so what you reply? Say, yeah, I'm working. I'm paying off my debt.
But they good people though. Julio Cesar Chavez,
How you
nigga.
going to debt when you dating a millionaire?
All them niggas, bro.
Correction.
Niggas is demons at home, but they had fought for a good reason. Some people just, I don't know, bro. I can't. I have to have. It's like at some point it got to stop for me because I know I take it to the extreme, bro. So
Going down.
type shit.
You know when they say, Diddy come asking a party, say what you want. Say what you want, man. I do have a question. TMI, freaky deaky question. Because I heard Gene Deal mention it. I'm hearing about the Astroglides, nut on the semen, that Diddy liked to write his name in other men's semen. I'm hearing about urine in the mouth. Come all over the woman's body. But not one time have I figured out, where did the butt plug go? Gene Deal said he saw Diddy oftentimes get butt plugs. We ain't hear about the butt plug one time yet, chat. I'm starting to think Diddy had the butt plug in. Pause. I'm sorry. Not one time we hear these people testify about the butt plug. Diddy was probably having the butt plug in, chat. Let's keep it a beam. We've heard about everything. The Astroglide, the baby oil, the lack of condoms, ecstasy, Cialis, honey packs. One time we heard where the fuck that butt plug went. Where the hell that shit went?
Hey, yo.
Where the fuck that shit went? That's a valid question. We
Oh,
heard about
God.
every other item.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
Am I tripping? Gene Deal, butt plug. Pause.
Hey, yo, pause.
Hey, yo,
I
boy.
was in Atlanta and he was buying some toys. Can you elaborate on that, my
Oh
man?
my God, brother. Come on, man. Listen here, man. I know the fans want to hear
Hey, yo, press
some
play.
of his intimate secrets.
Me?
Because he is a
Yo,
celebrity.
Pat.
He is
Huh?
I'm watching some of my stream real quick.
and everything like that. And
Oh.
maybe I shouldn't be telling the
I
business
ain't picked
like
up my
that.
controller in a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
But you know my motto, fuck them and feed them beans. You understand? We was in one of those X-rated stores where they buy toys, movies, and everything at. And this shit was just funny, man. So he's going around, they give him a bag. They give him a big bag when he coming out.
By the way, 50 new members on King Academics today. We cooking today. By the way, Miss 50 Cent's wife says this been going on. You didn't know? Miss 50's wife, I didn't know. Have you been invited to some freak off? I didn't know that voyeurism, that would be voyeurism, right? Cuckoldism would be you let your girl be fucked. Diddy did that. Well, we just heard that Jane Doe, aka Daphne Joy, admitted to. She said she's seen the same sex worker, and that's why I'm thinking there's a ring. There's gotta be a sex ring. She's seen the same sex worker at a hotel with the rapper she knew and that rapper's girlfriend. Except the sex worker was just fucking another girl. Why would you bring a sex worker to fuck anybody, a male sex worker, as a man? Like, men don't hire other men, bruv.
Bruh,
Bruh.
I'm not hiring no
I
other
don't
man,
care.
bro.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
care if
bro.
you
I'm
got
not
a
going.
pinky toe that you got to do work with. You gonna make it happen. Any grown man it could be like 70 women.
Nigga, act cook.
Keep it real. I'm one of them niggas like, I don't never be like, yo, bring some of the homies over. We got too many chicks. I'm like, all right, it's 12. It's just me. I'm good. 1v12. We're going solo triple squad this. We're gonna be all right. So when a nigga is hiring extra penises, I don't know about that type of shit. If that's been going on in the industry, I know men pay for women. Like prostitution is one of the oldest professions. So rich men paying for vagina from attractive women, I would imagine that happens a lot. I've seen and heard that happen a lot. Men hiring other men to fuck, you got me. That's beyond me.
Some of the sickest work in the fucking world. You ain't fucking lying. 1v12 is nasty. Bro, it gotta be a lot. I don't know what it is with them niggas like wanting to. Lauren J, what's the fucking word? I ain't even. What's the word? You alright, bro? How you doing, nigga? Good money. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm not the type of nigga to stop liking women, bro. So I can't even answer that question. I don't know.
The Rock said butt plugs. I said, hey, yo.
Oh, man.
I said, hey, yo. Fuck is you getting these for, man? And he said, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, I'll be at the door. You're right. So he came with this big ass bag.
We never figured out, where does the butt plugs fit into this freak off. We've heard about everything else. The anatomy of the freak off.
Bro, is you going for that though? Like, let's say you got a lot of money. Is you allowing your girl, like, do you want your girl to get piped out, sledgehammered by another nigga, bro? Do sex get that boring, my nigga?
Hell no.
Like, cause at that point you done fucked a lot of bitches, cause you done got a lot of money. So does it get like boring or some shit?
Until he got comfortable with the dudes, he would just come out just with the Yankee hat and a robe. Cassie would tell the dude, when my husband come out, don't you look at him and don't you talk to him. Diddy would always have a chair and table. I guess they were doing it. Think about a hotel suite. They were doing this in the living room. Unless I'm thinking wrong. Because most suites, they give a living room area, maybe a little kitchenette area, and then you get the room. Unless maybe it's multiple rooms. Remember, the room was reserved for what would happen after the ejaculation, but we ain't get there yet. Diddy would walk in. Got the robe on, Yankee fitted. They said the chair and table, if the freak off is happening here, so Cassie and the dude is here, massaging each other, da-da-da. He would go over there. I can't even point at my Jamaican flag because bonfire for that. We ain't not them thing there. Jamaica, we not them thing there, isn't it? But over there. He would be in the furthest part of the room. Usually to the back of the male sex worker. So Cassie or Gina or Daphne would be in front of, like say I'm the sex worker, in front of me. They're looking over my shoulder to see what Diddy's saying. He's beating it. He's beating it.
Oh my
He would
God.
tell her, scoot
Relax.
up. Open water. Not enough baby oil. Take that shit. That's what was going on. Chat, it ain't me. Go listen to the Punisher. He's describing it in detail. I'm just giving y'all the abridged version. Oh. Then,
Are you
after
listening
the
to
lathering,
chat? Yo, this is
was usually the penetration. Now, most times Diddy would tell how hard he wanted them to be fucked, what position, and everything, including the woman, Gina, Cassie, whatever. Before they really emoted that they were enjoying it, they would look at Diddy to make sure he was.
This is gonna be the most insane biopic of Diddy of all time. That's what this gonna do. They gonna make the movie. Facts. That's how they gonna do it.
They include one detail where he's in the room, and they went to the bedroom, and he's walking around with an Astro Glide. This is a freaky nigga. This is a freaky nigga. He's just pouring the Astro Glide on his dick and whacking it. To the point that sex workers like, is this nigga finna nut on my back? That's fact. I'm not making this up. This is not trying to be funny. This is exactly what was said. He's beating it, and the sex worker is there, and he don't know if Diddy is gonna shoot some semen on the back. That's a fact. That's a fact. Everybody know I'm not lying at all. This is exactly how it went.
Yo, academics is crazy.
But most times, the entire ordeal would go down in the living room, the little lounge space, the common area. Yo. Diddy would instruct them. All right, go ahead, player. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Now you like that, huh? He's ad-libbing. Cassie is listening and adjusting. Move up. Nah. Hold
Matter
on.
of fact,
Ride that shit.
and
Yeah.
the thing is, here's the thing. He couldn't tell.
Diddy.
The dude couldn't say nothing. He was hired, so yeah. So exactly.
Fuck her orgasm. Who gives a fuck about what she got going on?
Yeah.
Diddy would require the male to ejaculate. He would require it. Playboy, I need that nut. Playboy, I need that. I needs that. Pause. I ain't me saying it. That's Diddy saying it. I'm role playing. Pause. Diddy's up in there like Aaron the plumber. I needs that. You feel me? Now, I'm putting all the stories together here, chat. if the sex workers couldn't come. Because I don't know about y'all freaky niggas. If a nigga's whacking it and it just sound like Diddy was one of them niggas, he might have been nigga moaning too. Nah, he might have been doing something. So you trying to beat it down. Cassie's attractive, bad as a motherfucker, fine, and aged like a nice glass of wine.
Bro, Cassie
but
is
if
bad.
there's a
Yo,
nigga
Cassie.
with a Yankee hat behind you and all you're hearing is skin clapping, like he just, you're like, what the fuck? Any normal straight man, your dick is gonna shrivel up. Any normal straight man. Some of you niggas is on some freaky shit. So all y'all little, I ran 10 trains before, y'all probably hard. But the rest of the normal men, we can't get jiggy with that shit. We can't get jiggy with that. That's a fact. So Diddy wouldn't pay the sex workers if they couldn't finish. At times, the sex workers would say, it's a little odd, because what would happen, Diddy got the Astroglide in one hand, his dick in the other, and he's stroking the shit. Astroglide, stroking. Astroglide, stroking. Also, he got 2-3 cameras set up. The nigga think he's Steven Spielberg.
Oh, bro, he think he's
God forbid, once it get past like 2014, 2015, they gave that boy an iPhone. It was over. Before, he had VHS tape. This old freak been recording with a camcorder. Come on now, gang. So, he had a camcorder. So, he had his laptop. They gave this nigga an Apple MacBook. This nigga was in love. And he had an iPhone.
Oh, freaky ass nigga.
This nigga must be a tarantula or a goddamn spider. How he got so many hands? There's 3 devices recording. He's whacking it, and he got the Astroglide.
Yo, just imagine, Act putting a lot of sauce on it, but like you said, bro, imagine saying this in front of the judge, the jury, nigga. Imagine. You gotta sit in here and you gotta talk about this shit like these in detail. Nasty work. Nasty work. And Diddy, you gotta sit there and take that shit, nigga. Everybody that thought that you was a god, that you thought you was a strong nigga, that you thought that you was an upstanding nigga, everybody, now that they know that you a real life freaky ass nigga, bro. Real life. Gay and a motherfucker too.
Is over here scooping. Hold up.
Before I end up getting booted, ain't nothing wrong with being gay.
Like a pooper scoop. She catching that bitch.
That's it.
Frantically running in the next room to massage Diddy's nipples or have Diddy write his name or draw the bad boy logo in it on some freak shit. Chat, I'm not embellishing. I wish I was.
Somebody said fruits.
I wish I was. I know y'all saying, if before this trial you ever told me this shit, Act, I would have said you're a good fucking liar. I'm not making none of this up. After getting lathered up with some semen, by the way, Diddy was so jealous over the semen, they said Diddy did a balls and dick check one time. Because the dude said he witnessed something and he couldn't come, so he faked it. You know one of them ones? You know one of them ones? I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with some chick in college with this big body thing like shit. Yes. I ain't gonna lie,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never faked it. I ain't never faked it, bro. I ain't never faked it, bro. Pat, you faked it before, bro?
I can't cap with you.
Fake what?
Her ass is fatter than a swamp
like
possum.
the ending, nigga, when you fucking.
Yo, she was really fucking me because she said she liked Jamaican.
Hell
she was
no.
on some real kinky shit.
She
She kept telling me,
tweaked up.
talk Jamaican while I'm fucking. So I'm like, yo, she was like, yo, you gotta speak Jamaican as you're fucking me. I'm like, okay, all right.
These niggas is crazy.
Chat, I nutted in the first minute.
Hey, somebody said, hey, you don't need to tell this out loud.
But I think she was fucking with me because she says Jamaicans know how to give it up. I'm like, I already nutted, Chad. I already nutted. I was using the con. I already nutted. Gang, I had to fake it. I faked it. So now I got to fake it because I got a reputation. Or really, you see that flag? It's the reason why I was Jamaican niggas. So I'm faking it now. I nutted the first minute. It's over. It's over.
It's over. It's over, nigga. This nigga
I'm faking it. I'm faking it. When I realized, and I don't know about y'all fellas, one in the chat, if any real player could know this. I know y'all probably get too much pussy now, so y'all don't nut early and shit like that. I'm in college. So anyway, when I have about a minute cool down period before my shit shrivel up and get all the way soft. Fair enough. So I'm gotta fake it because I'm a bitch. She like, you know how long she been like, Jamaican to me? Talk, you're Jamaican me crazy. Bumbo clock, get away you want. Take this pussy clock. I'm saying all type of shit. I done nutted already. It's over. So now, I got about a minute before I shrivel up. Before I'm like done. Gang, I ain't play a sport day in my life, nigga. I was trying to fake a hamstring injury.
Nigga.
I was like, I'm trying to fake something.
Nigga,
But I can't let her know I nutted too early. Oh, Charlie horse. Charlie. I faked it.
I faked it.
You okay? Oh, pussy rascal. Hold on there, man. Hold on. Yo, give me a second. Chill out. Hold on. Give me a second. I went over to the garbage can. I was in her dorm. I took the condom off and threw it in there. I must have nutted like half a pint, nigga.
Nigga said half a pint.
All real niggas know I got to catch her on the second round. That's the real round. Second round. Fuck that. It's the first time I'm fucking her. That ass was too fat. Second round. I'm going crazy on you.
Going crazy.
Knock
you out, nigga.
First. Second round. All right.
Oh my god, yo, this nigga is crazy.
Looking at her, she looking at me.
Yo, this nigga is
she
hilarious.
Bought my stupid ass story. Bet. We back in this shit. She bought my story. She loves Jamaicans. I'm the biggest Jamaican.
Yeah, talk your shit, eh?
So bet. It wasn't until her ass, I don't know what she went over to the garbage can for. This was weird behavior. Who's looking at the used condom? She like, you nutted? I said, that might be pre-cum. This shit was half full. Chat, I'm sorry. This shit was half full. I said, it might be pre-cum in there. Pre-cum, you never took like health class? Pre-cum. That's pre-cum. Bumble clot dog. Chat, I'm sorry.
This nigga
I could only tell y'all the truth. I don't even know how we got here. I could only tell y'all the truth.
Yo, this shit is sick.
This happened to all y'all niggas too. All y'all niggas had this moment and recovered.
It recovered, oh God. Hey, look.
I tried to fake it, and it did work.
Yo, this is between me and you, whoever's watching this right now. This Louise, I don't know if, between me and you, bro. We all been there, bro. I got some stories. I'm entertained by this shit right here, but nigga, I got mad stories of me doing some complete nut shit in college, bro. Complete fuckery, bro. I'm talking about some shit like that, nigga. Some shit just like that. Yes, bro. Got some shit just like that, bro. Swear to God.
I'm gonna deal with that with y'all God. I'm in the shit, you know. So
Facts.
Anyway,
that's a fact.
That was my little story.
Sheesh. Mind you, child, I'm 27 now, bro. Like I got a little time, bro. I got a little history, nigga. I started early now. I started doing some dumb shit early. 13
One
years
in the
old.
chat, if you a real player, but you could at least be honest that you caught one of them ones, and yo, you went out so quick that you just couldn't even keep it p. You had to lie. You had to make up an excuse. Nobody ever did that?
Man.
Nobody ever did that?
Oh God.
If nobody ever did that, it's okay. I'll take the L. Y'all can laugh at me. Y'all can
Oh God, bro. Sometimes, bro, like you can't even do shit about it, cause like, bro, you sitting there,
but
like you sitting there, like you think you got it all together, bro. Like you sitting there, like, bro, I don't know how much I can say, but fuck it. But like, you sitting there just like you doing your thing, you maxing I'm talking about foot pedal, nigga. I'm talking about you gassing it, bro. Like you gassed it a little too early, bro. Like you spun out of control, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Bro, you got on E, bro. Like, nigga, the motherfucking road trip just started. And you gotta hit your first stop. Oh! You know what I mean? Like, you fucked up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I've been there. I done it. Now you gotta act like you gotta go. You gotta act like... You feel me? Now you gotta act like some other shit happened. You gotta act like that you gotta switch. You gotta do something else. Now you gotta... You know what I mean? Like, goddamn... But after a while, bro, like you just learn that you gotta eat that shit. Like, hey, bro, I'm gonna get you on the second round. Now you gotta like kind of self-deprecate yourself. you gotta make it like a story. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it like a fun thing, because if you fuck up, own it, because the women, they gonna like that. They gonna fuck with you if you own it. Type shit. So like if you gas that bitch and you ran out of and you on E, bro, you fucked up, you gotta go recharge. Bet you gotta let her know, like, hey yo, nigga, I got a fucked up ass, beat up ass 1997 Vic. That bitch can still go, but sometimes that bitch gonna run out on E. You feel me? Type shit. Get back to it.
Daphne goes and fucks somebody else. The dude sends her $9,000 saying, yo, if you just wear my brand, whatever. She looks at it. That's
badass coffee, though. Okay.
That's why I keep saying keep your girl away from photographers, all that, man. Because your girl will think she a model because some photographer gassed her up. Oh, I'll give you a free photo shoot. You looking at this chick like, bitch, you ain't that bad? Nigga, I dick you down every day. You ain't that bad? But in her mind, this little photographer nigga done gassed her up. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. You're so, ooh. I could see it already. Yo, I'll give you a free photo shoot. I usually charge a lot. Like, you see, I did so-and-so shoot. They tagged me. Yo, I got you. Free. Just come to my home studio real quick. Just come to my home studio. Just. That happened to my chick before. I'm texting her ass. My stupid ass, I had too much pride to show up there. I'm like, man, I ain't no insecure nigga. I'm a real nigga. She was there for about like 5 hours. I'm like, y'all ain't taking the photos yet? Now we just vibing right now. We about to like he say he about to smoke me out, and then we about to take the pictures. Wait, hold on. Is this a date? Text her again 30 minutes later. She said, yeah, he put on a movie like, yo, he about to set the lights up. Huh? The fuck going on over this photographer nigga's crib?
Nigga trying to
One of them ones still.
One of them ones. What you know about one of them ones?
So Bear is
what
the
you
collie.
know about one of them ones?
We don't know what he do?
Never
Matter of fact, we could probably figure it out. Let's figure it out.
Never, bro.
Daphne Joy. She got paid $9,000 for some promo shit.
Put this microphone right here.
Could somebody
You're
figure out
leaning
a
over
post
and
that's
shit.
clearly, you got to be around that same time period. Probably 2023, 2024, that's clearly sponsored. Clearly sponsored. Let's go back. Let's go. So it has to be clearly sponsored. She said she got paid $9,000 for it. Right? She wore somebody's brand. She wore somebody's brand. We gonna find it.
She like Chrissy Teigen, like
$9,000. Remember, this is coming off them trying to say to her, shorty, if Diddy about to cut you off, you getting child support from 50, but how you making your money? She said I opened OnlyFans, and then some people started offering me money for some certain shit I would do. 72 weeks. We're gonna look at something that's tagged. Got to be tagged. Okay. This don't look like a promo post. Look like she just tagging the brands, but it could be promo. I don't think why is selling Ferragamo giving her shit. 75 weeks ago? No, we need to go back. We need to go back about 100 weeks ago to get to about 2023. Oh, it says December 2023 right here. Okay. So probably around this time, huh? Let's see who she tags. Yeah, this is a naked picture, damn near. Like she ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
What brand is she putting here? Jay Ventura. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is her clothing? Nah, but Bear sounds like a man that they're trying to protect. And that's a makeup artist.
Today, I'm going to be cooking.
Okay. Just trying to find it. So she did an ad. Oh, boy. Can we find it, Jen? See if you can find it for me.
Yo, like how does women just get off just by doing this shit, bro? And they get to get paid $100,000 a month
products. Okay, this would be
for
around
doing shit like this. I ain't hating, but this is like, god damn.
Plex products.
Let me go post a shirt. Like, let me just go post myself like that on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Have a few filters here and there. Go like these. Right. And nigga, let me get paid $5K off that post, nigga. Let me do it, please.
But she tags
I do it.
Olaplex.
Oh yeah, this bro.
Olaplex was Olaplex.
You don't know Detective Academics? That nigga been on, bro. See, Now that you watching the stream,
Yeah, I want to know who was fucking her. Of course.
Find out, bro.
50. I got you. Gang, I'm gonna give you 50. I'm gonna give you a list of every nigga that done stuck his.
So here's what academics do. This is why I like watching academics. He does like thorough research. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this nigga be off Adderall and like just punching out fucking papers and all this shit. But so he's actually connected to the industry. And he a bitch ass nigga sometimes. You know, I don't agree with everything the nigga say, but so this nigga be acting like he don't know shit, but then he'll like do all of this detective shit, acting like he don't know, but he actually knows. He's already researched the shit before the stream even started, so he's just bringing us into it. And also, like, let's say he was the one that found out like who killed not Offset, what's his nigga name? Takeoff. That nigga was the first person to just get it. You know what I'm saying? Like but he does all of this behind the scenes. Oh, I'm gonna Google shit and all. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit it's crazy. It's not fair compared to construction work. Oh yeah, he talking about like women doing all the like taking pictures of. Oh yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair. But shit, I think that's just the way it is, bro. Because the construction workers, they're the main people that be fucking looking at bitches like this and wanting to like pay for bitches like this and shit like that. Like it'd be normal everyday people that want like hookers and porn stars and shit like that. You feel me?
We'll come back to it.
It is gonna be the big billionaires. So it's kind of a give and take at the same
marketing
time.
Guy there, you know, again, that's another easy way to get pussy, right? So the photographers, that's an easy way to get pussy. If you work as a marketing for one of these companies, easy pussy get. You know why? Hey baby, you look so good. Do you want to be an ambassador? An ambassador for Pretty Little Things. Hey, I'm the marketing director up at Lululemon. Oh my God, these bitches would suck a dick and a half for that shit.
Holy.
Hey, I see you working out. Do you want me to send you some shit from Aloe? I run the shit up there. Oh my God. Fuck it. 100%. Fuck it. Hey, you look so good. You the baddest on here. Come out. I want to wine and dine you. I might be able to get you some money with Aloe. Holy shit. Holy. Chat, we're going to figure out who it is. Bear, we're going to figure out who you are, nigga. Cool. So Bear was sticking dick up in her. Diddy ain't like that shit. He ain't like that. Cool. She says, I hate living in fear. So she keeps using this thing against Diddy. Why are you mad that I'm talking to anybody else? When I'm fucking with you, you keep threatening to take away my house where I live at. Jane says,
all right, Chad.
Did you tell Robin?
When this bitch says 250, I get off. And then by the time I get back, if I'm back at a good time, I get back on.
Remember when you brought up OnlyFans to me? I said
20
no.
minutes on
Remember that early in the testimony? She said she asked Diddy. She told Diddy like, yo, one of my girlfriends made $4 million off OnlyFans. You think I should do it? Diddy said nah. Diddy is realizing she's starting to hit him with certain shit. It ain't going too good. And he finds out she's fucking with a nigga named Bear. Let the streets pay the tab, chat. Let the streets pay the tab. I can't keep giving you a goddamn monthly allowance. It's over. It's over. So she's asking, did you tell your accountant to cut it off? Comey says, did he continue to pay your rent? Yes.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So he's paying the rent, but he was giving her a little something on the side. So she was getting more.
Bro, it is a little waiting time, bro.
Because the rent supposedly is $10K.
It's all good.
Maybe he was throwing her 5 here or whatever.
I gotta start streaming more. I am going to stream later on tonight because Raw comes on.
Says, did you learn his houses were searched?
Yeah. I'm going to stream at like 6:30. He probably
didn't stop paying the rent. The police came in on Diddy.
And then watch Raw.
He kind of needs her.
And chill with the chat.
He needs her to not be on
watching
square
Raw.
shit.
Hey,
that's why.
I'm going to have to wait. Do I got all my shit together already? Let me see.
Cool.
Let me see. Go like that. Yep. Turn off
she says yes. HSI even came to my house.
Yep.
So who hired you a lawyer?
Perfect.
Sean. Is Sean still paying for your lawyer right now?
Perfect.
Yup. Wow. Yo, Diddy's still paying for her $10,000 a month apartment to this day, and paying for her lawyer. Oh my God. Now, I don't think her testimony is that bad for Diddy, but they still didn't get to the point where they're gonna ask her about him abusing her. And I guess it is bad. Nah, this shit bad. Even though she's saying a lot like, I wanted to please him, she was saying, I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to do this. So it's kind of bad. I ain't gonna lie. And she detailed how much she told him she didn't want to do it. And how much he would say, if you don't do it, well, I'm taking away money from you. Did you talk to Sly after the searches? Yes. He called and he said he had a tape and he intended to release it bit by bit on the dark web. Jane says, I asked Sly how he got the video. He said Sean picked up his phone and recorded it. So Diddy was so reckless, Cassie told us this, when Diddy was in the middle of freaking, he would grab Cassie's phone and be like, bitch, let me get a video of you on your own phone that later on when I need you to reference to what I like getting down to, you got a video on your phone. So you record on his phone and their phone. And I guess now even the sex worker's phone. I asked Sly how much they wanted. They said we want 10 grand. I told Sean that Cabral was trying to extort me. Sean was crying. So what did he say? He said, get legal on it. Comey says, did you speak with Cabral? Jane says, yes. I told him this was extortion and I would not talk with him. Then a media company called me and said they bought the tape, and did I have a comment? I fainted. We had to, and she's crying again, control the situation. Did the media company ever publish a video? No. Do you know why? No. The hotel video of Sean and Cassie came out, and I was with Sean at that time in Miami.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. It works the same thing. I'm just out. I'm chilling. We get a break. I think we need a longer break. I think I'll answer your question first. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just, and then we come back on. Well, I go to my other school. I think I'm supposed to start back at the end of next month.
I think Jane Doe is worse.
I can go back there and like start trainings and stuff like that, or the beginning of August or something like that. This is when I start trainings. We have to go back a little earlier than y'all do, you know, for training and meetings and bullshit like that. Me, I want to go back just to see my classroom and how the staff is and how the school is at the other school. So we're gonna see. But yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. I've been going to the gym. Just had a wedding. You're trying to get my shit together. Hanging out with my girl. Just teachers need a break just as much as y'all do, bro. Facts. Facts.
So she ain't had nothing else to gain or nothing else to lose. This woman was like, all right, as long as you keep paying the bills, I'm going to rock out with you until the prosecutors came in. So she got the details we would have never knew. So what was the huddle for? The huddle was to come up with an apology. He showed me a draft of what he would say on social media. Did you ever read it? He addressed Cassie by name in the draft I saw. I felt it was more heartfelt. I thought it was good enough. Comey says, did you ever talk later one-on-one with Sean about the video? Jane says yes.
Oh, shit.
He said that Cassie hit him too. Then I was told that KK...
Yeah, we all are, bro. All are, man.
Go to another room. That's the chief of staff. That's the woman we're wondering.
Bro, don't get me on my soapbox about how
come she not up here
DISD
like a victim too?
or just education in general. But if you go, if you can, if you ever want to just see what teachers go through, just go to teacher TikTok.
Yes, that's
TikTok or Instagram Reels, and bro, you'll find out what we actually go through, like about like the politics and the money that's involved. How basically education today is a fucking scam.
Since deleted from his Instagram,
you know,
still available
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot that's going on.
The darkest times in your life.
I'm not even too much privy to. You feel me? I feel like there's a
that.
lot of stuff I don't even know about, and I'm just speaking from.
I was fucked up.
Me coming in level.
I mean, I hit rock bottom.
Year, going into my third year of teaching, actually.
I make no excuses.
But I've been in education
my
since I was 18.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Bit, it's like, bro, this is.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
I don't mean that derogatory.
Disgusted.
This is ass,
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Oh shit. I have to turn my VPN off.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
That's why. Oh wait, that's why you changed what we learned in class. Yes, that's exactly why I changed what we learned in class. 100%. Yeah,
the video.
because half the shit that they want you to learn, it's not even half the shit. The stuff that they do want you to learn is the shit that y'all honestly are not going to use ever again.
Jane says I was disappointed. There's no heart.
That's just the brass tacks of it. But
they do a quick
what makes it
like
what you could use
After
is
the
the teaks
sidebar,
that they try to teach you. Like, hey, you need to be able to identify this.
They asked
be
the
able
jurors to take a break.
spot this when you are reading or writing.
They said, Ms. Cohen,
okay, cool.
can I get a proffer as to
But you don't
relevance
have
about
to
what you
use
about
this
to do?
text to be able to do
Cohen
that.
says if I can't compare it to the drafts,
You know what I'm saying? So
strike the
what
last
I
question
would
about comparing the
preferably want to do if I was
Nicholas
able
said
to
we
run
want
my
all
own
those questions
classroom,
stricken. So it looks like what they're
give
trying to say
me
is
curriculum, whatever
maybe
curriculum
they
it
found,
is.
so she's testified
Give me the boring book,
that
whatever the
Diddy
fuck y'all want
showed
my
her
students to read. Cool, I do that.
a
But let me,
draft
for half of
an
my
apology
whole class, I got like an hour and 30 minutes.
she mentions
For that first
Cassie by name.
45 minutes, let me talk about whatever the
In
fuck.
this
Let me
video, I don't think he
introduce the
mentions
teak
Cassie
that
at
you
all.
guys want me to teach to them.
So what
then that's
Daphne
me
Joy
coming.
saw
See, I'm
was
teaching you
not
kind of
a
pedagogy
video,
right now, but like
was
I'm
not
coming
a
down to
draft
y'all's
of
level.
what he actually
I'm
went
recognizing like, okay, these are children
But
or
they're
these are
saying it's
teenagers
relevant to
where
bring up what he was
learning
trying to cook up as an
disabilities
apology.
or styles of
And
learning,
they
some
believe
shit,
this was
all types of shit, behavior, all
planned
types
to
of
be an
shit.
apology.
I'm bringing this down.
Daphne
I'm
Joy
getting
Bates
something
saw it,
engaging.
And clearly they
And
went
I'm
through,
adding these questions.
his
You know how I
emails
get,
and
how I
his
start
notes,
talking and shit in class.
And they have a version.
And
Listen
then,
to this again. It shouldn't
then you
mention
can
Cassie.
raise it up
Difficult
using the
to
exact same
reflect
thing that you're
on
finding in this song, in this
darkest
movie,
times
in
in
this
your
TV
life.
show, whatever.
Sometimes you
I'm
gotta
having
do
you
that.
find and we talk about. And then once we
I was
get to the
fucked up.
actual boring stuff that
I
they
mean, I
want
hit
us to do
rock
at the end of
bottom.
class, this is what I would do.
But I make no
then
excuses.
I would release y'all to
My
like, hey, go
behavior on
find
that video
what we
is
just did in that
inexcusable.
song. Go do the same thing.
I take full
And then
responsibility
if you need some more help,
for my
I
actions.
can
in
then
that
I
video.
will step in and do some more heavy lifting. But
Disgusting.
at that point, by the time we didn't went through a song, a TV show, a
disgusting
movie,
thing
and
when
you
I
spotted
did it,
this
I'm
shit, you gonna read
disgusted
that little lame man little book that they want y'all to read and be like,
I went
the
and I
answer is
sought out
A, C,
professional help.
D, E. Can we get back to chilling? Can we get back
going
to
to
watching
therapy.
Diddy? Can we get back to like that's
Going
what
to rehab.
that's what Principal Ward didn't like in my class
Had to
because
ask
she was
God
like,
for his mercy
this
and
looks like
grace.
chilling, bitch. It is chilling, but I got the best numbers in in the English department.
I'm so sorry.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's political.
I'm committed to be a
It's
better
it's a
man
lot,
each and
bro.
every day.
It's a lot.
I'm not
It's
asking
a
for
lot, bro.
forgiveness.
But what do I know? You know, that's what I end up saying.
Truly
But
sorry.
even Walker agrees
He
with
never
me.
mentions Cassie
So
by name.
I am young in the education world, but like
Never mentions her by name.
I do
I
half
could
know what I'm
imagine that
talking
was an
about,
evil
and there
conundrum.
is
As long as
people
with
that's
the
been
team,
doing the education
that probably
thing for
said,
like 20, 30
apologize
plus
for
years,
the
and they
video,
agree wholeheartedly
but
on
keep
what
in
I'm
mind, you
doing.
just
So
paid a settlement.
I'm gonna put my little hands up
Not
and shut the fuck up,
apologize and
you know,
name
and
this
just keep
woman.
doing what I'm doing. Hopefully, I can get paid off this shit one day.
In case this is used later, we have some plausible
Well, get paid a lot.
deniability.
You know what I mean?
Okay?
All while helping my
Hey,
niggas.
Niflo is saying we can't show no other drafts. Fuck
And
that.
that includes white, Mexican, Asian, everybody.
He said I advise
Gay.
not to name Cassie, as
the
she
fuck?
might be a grand. So I advise not to name Cassie. So that's what Niflo is almost addressing the court. And he's saying I advise not to name Cassie because she might be a grand jury witness. So it's
And I'm
pretty-
low key sick that like these niggas they
So,
say
this
like
is
it's
an
basically
interesting,
principle where they say like,
cross-section.
all
That's
right,
why the jury left.
for an example,
Like Niflo is damn near
they
explaining
say,
to the
hey,
judge,
I want
listen,
Luis, I
was
want you to
around.
bring
I
me
was his lawyer.
$500 a month,
The reason why
and then you start bringing me
you don't
$700.
think you could bring up
Like, oh,
this
shit.
other thing
Damn, nigga.
that is a
Damn, Luis, how
draft
are you bringing me
apology
$700, dude? I'm
that
asking
he
for
never
$5.
put out, but his
Oh,
name's
bro,
Cassie.
shit, man, I'm doing
I
it this for
told him,
XYZ.
I'm his lawyer. I told
And
him
this
don't
is
name
all
Cassie.
legal?
If you
Yeah,
name
bro, it's
Cassie,
legal. Yeah,
she might be a
100%.
grand jury
Hell yeah.
witness, and we don't want anyone to misconstrue.
Well, we don't want you to
that
do
we're
it like
trying to
that.
Intimidate, coerce, threaten, or otherwise.
We want you to do it like this. Okay.
So on that
So
technicality,
then when you try, when Luis tries
the
it
reason why
Smith's
this
way,
drafted thing
Luis
exists is
ends up
because of my
getting
advice,
fucked up because he's like,
which my
this not
client
working.
Diddy's
This doesn't work for me.
protected by attorney-client
But then I
privilege.
get mad at Luis for not bringing me $500. Now you bringing me
He
$300.
shouldn't be admitted into court. That's a good argument.
Don't get mad at me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Comey says
You
our
know,
next questions are about
when you
Combs'
try to
violent assault on
Yeah,
Jane, forcing
that
her
is
to
true.
have sex with an
Yeah, bro, it's just like what type
while
of shit?
still
Like,
sustain an injury goes to state of mind.
it ain't making no fucking sense, bro.
Wow.
Now you just want to
Now,
control me. Now you
takes
just
them
want
a day and a half.
dictate how I move.
A day and a half,
Not-
chat.
I'm under
to get to
the impression
this
that what
idea
works for thee won't work for me.
That Jane Doe was physically
You know?
assaulted.
Or what works
They-
for me
they
won't work
talk
for
about
thee.
her love
Either
for him.
vice versa. Like,
They talk about how much she wanted to be
it's
with him.
never.
They talk about her
You know,
jealousy of.
It's
his
never
other
like that,
women.
bro. It's never that black and
They
white.
talk about how much he was paying her to keep the roof on them.
Only certain
over-
things are black and white,
But
bro.
they finally get to the
Like
point
the
where
answer
they're
yes or
he
no.
used to be abusive to her.
Our decisions are black and white, but how we do it is completely gray. Keep that for the rest of your life. Our decisions are black and white. There, you cannot get in between
We're still waiting
yes
on
and
an
no.
update.
There's always a maybe, but maybe it's just waiting.
Still waiting on the update.
You know, possibly all that bullshit is just waiting and just weaseling. Yeah, our decisions are yes or no on
They
what we
did
do in
talk-
life. Should I do it or should I not? Yes or no? And then, but the situation is gray all the time. So whatever. Yeah, exactly. And that's a good point. That's a good point, especially in education. They're gonna pocket that 200 because now I'm bringing in 300. They know that I can bring you $700. They know I can bring you that much, but it's a scam. It's like a system to where if you keep the scores just low enough, you get to bring in more funding for the school. Because if you have a teacher that's completely outperforming, not the way that the principal wants them to do it, now we have a conflict of interest. Now some bullshit is happening.
That me and my partner will be
Now we gotta let that young
So they
teacher go.
said, did you wipe off the
Let me-
sperm? The semen or whatever? Why didn't they? No, we just left
What
it
the fuck do I know?
there. Jesus?
I know what the fuck do I know? That
Take
is what's
my
happening.
hand.
What?
I said I can't do it out to my Jesus.
Fuck.
I said
That's
I
what's happening.
can't do it out
Real
to
nigga
my
shit.
Jesus. I said I can't do it out to my Jesus. Yo. Ooda.
Okay. Real quick, I gotta shout out to my gifted subs on King Academics. Somebody clearly got the bag over there. They done gifted over 100 subs. Over 100 subs.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
By
Shit.
the
Shit.
way,
I'm gonna see son.
Miss 50 Cent wife. She says, Google Miss 50 Cent. You're welcome for the gifts. It's from 50 Cent and Mrs. 50 Cent, spiritually married, April 23rd, 2020. I met 50 Cent before he was famous. I was working for MTV in Houston, Texas. What you talking about, Shreddy? Let's see what you're talking about. Mrs. 50 Cent. Is this her?
Another round of Sire Spirits, 50 Cent. Got my face beat by Ray J first. Then this is what happened.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Again, VIP, long line.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me just recap real quick. Blowing Zod says, Ack, I know you for sure flying that drone around spying on neighbors. Shit. By the way, also Miss 50 Cent wife, thank you for the 10. We gonna get into your stuff. You said I used to work for MTV. Always was invited to watch or participate in the free call. I just refuse.
Yeah, everything is just money most of the time. 100%, especially in education. Like, you know, all of those tardy sweeps and shit like that. They're just trying to get y'all into classroom butts and seats so we can get an accurate attendance counter. That's why they don't really give a fuck about attendance after lunch, because they know that at least 30% of the fucking school has walked out that bitch. Probably when you first started the day, at the beginning of the year, 1,100 kids there. You know what I'm saying? Almost full capacity, whatever.
This is Mrs. 50
About
Cent.
December hits,
She
lunch,
said she got married
I say after lunch we'll probably have 800 left in the building.
2021.
Towards the end of the year, 500.
Got my face beat by Ray J.
Because niggas is just walking out. I've seen it when I was doing morning duty. There's freshmen just walking out of the building, bro. Just they come in, they see their mama drop them off, they wait for a little bit, scoop, they gone. Nigga, I seen the juniors, seniors, I seen all y'all niggas do it. So it's just like
takeover. First,
it's a scam, bro.
So if you love 50
And then
like
you
that,
got a teacher
why are you
that
enjoying the freak off?
keeps fucking children in class and wants to learn, having an engaging way to learn, and y'all say, "Nah, we can't have you here because the way you teaching."
You know, she knows how to do that. Then,
but then you got teachers up there that's literally trying to fuck on kids.
They directed me to the VIP line, so I didn't have to wait that.
And that's gonna keep their job.
To take a picture with my husband.
Okay. Y'all make a cute couple. I can see it.
Yeah,
Y'all giving me Brangelina vibes. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
That's the game.
I can see it though. I see
That's
it.
the game.
That's a fact.
50 Cent, Cyrus Spirits, meet and greet started.
They stay there. Like,
me getting my
how the
face
fuck
beat
does
by
some of these
Ray
teachers
J.
gonna have a job next year?
And my edges laid.
Just because I don't politic with y'all. See, that's the problem. I don't politic with none of them. I ain't never politic. I don't fuck with politicking with people.
If
it ain't my niggas,
you can definitely
I'm not politicking with you, bro. Like, I don't know
but
you
you
like
can
that,
definitely join the Bub
you
Club.
funny, you goofy nigga. Y'all niggas
and
join a
find out
fucking
what's going
fraternity.
on in the future.
Y'all niggas join sororities to have friends.
It's a W right here.
Y'all niggas is kind of weird.
Kai Cenat announces 50 Cent's wife.
Mrs. 50 Cent is the
100 gift appreciated.
Oh shit.
I'm okay with
She's
being
well
an
known.
outsider. I'm alright with.
I ain't gonna lie, she gifted 100 over
You know what I'm
here
saying?
too.
A nigga that I'm in this Discord with, that nigga love guns.
Thank you for the. She donated over a couple $100.
Chill ass nigga, bro.
I mean, shit.
You ain't got to be in that
Go shorty.
motherfucker. You know, doing all these dances just to feel like I'm cool. Or, oh yeah, man, I joined this when I was, yeah, man.
Okay.
Oh, my dad was, hey, no disrespect. Like, I feel you. Like, I'm just at the top of that. And they don't like the politics with
Miss
people
50,
like that.
this must be before the freak off.
I had my little group of
Cool
friends up
waiting
there.
for 50
You feel
to
me?
come out.
It was cool. But other than
I
that,
imagine he gonna come down this video.
I went
hanging
home.
upside down, told my go shorty, it's your birthday. Oh, you lit. I see you, girl. All right, learn something new every day. We got 50's wife in here. It's cracking. 50's wife. What do you think about Daphne Joy then? You said you said no to the freak offs. I guess she said yes. Ole. She just sent another donation. She says reward for info leading to 50 getting full custody. They said we don't care if you're a babysitter, a friend, etc. Just DM 50 Cent or Mrs. 50 Cent. Okay, she trying to help her husband get full custody of Sire. Holy. Okay, she got a reward out. All right. I see you, girl. Thank you for your...
What do you mean? I mean, part of a group. What do you mean by that? Are you meaning like that students, they always saw me as like the in group or they come in just to chill in my, and that's one of the pros and cons of like having a teacher like me. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm an introvert, obviously, bro. Who am I in here, bro? I'm chilling, bro. I'm cool. I'm about to go chill out with my cousin. That is another one person with his dog. You feel me? Like, I'm an introvert. It just is what it is. But there's always gonna be like opposites attract. So yeah, it's kind of hard. That's hard to manage, especially at a school like Pinkston. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, but everything is made is like you have to be a part of a group or a social place. Now, when you say not me, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you do. Like, yeah, you gotta fall into somewhere, and that is the crux of it, bro. That's like I was saying, bro. It's kind of the same shit, different toilet, you know. It's It's the same shit, bro. You gotta. If I was extroverted, like, oh my god, let's go hang out, let's go hang, bro. Let's go do weird stuff together. Let's go talk behind each other's back. But then when I see you, it's all love. You know what I mean? If I was like those, then it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? If like they told me that Miss Ward wanted to talk to me, and then but they made it seem like that she wanted to reach out to me. Bitch, you let me go. Why the fuck would I reach out to you? That doesn't make sense. And they just want it. It's a form of control. It's a form of. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I wasn't gonna ask for my job back if she wasn't gonna talk to me. So. And I was given the scoop that it's only 2 people in an admin meeting, and she was one of them that told me that said that out of all the teachers, I should be like 2 people. Not know the other person, but what the fuck can I do about it now? Not a bitch ass thing. But anyway, that's enough bitching. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go ahead to my cousin's, and I will be back on to watch Raw. So let me go ahead and put this up now before I forget. And I'm gonna put my face here. Here. Yeah. Fuck it. And then that's what we're gonna do, bro. I'm about to get up out of there, bro.